This was one of the first clips I watched when I discovered the world of VTubers. I fell in love with all types of different personalities, personas, and the experiences as I watched them sing, play, and talk with their chat. I knew I needed to invest in this company, and I did. Let me tell you, I'm concerned. Let me explain.
Ah, I'm a guy. Thank you, whoever.
What?
When compared to their competition, Hololive mirrors them very well, at least on the stock market. There have only been a few moments where the stock prices have diverged from any colors. So one goes, so does the other. It's a cyclical industry and an industry pattern. However, Hololive has been pushing to break the mold by venturing into being a multifaceted business that expands through reinvestments. It's a sound idea. Pay for your own growth through reinvestments. No loans, no bank interests, no problem. Except one. No results? HoloEarth. The last two updates essentially announced new cosmetic items to buy from the shop for a game that is still in beta. It has barely anything to do in it aside from a snap-together asset set that mimics a very generic open-world survival game. This is the same game that, back in November 12, 2024, Yago stated the development of HoloEarth is progressing smoothly, but as we are aiming to release the full-scale service in April, so I can't say much at the moment, but we recognize that the real work begins after the service is released. But in an article on December 17, 2024 by Games Radar, Yago commented after being asked, so you don't see Cover ever producing games in-house, but rather working with external partners? Yago responded, we don't have an internal development team. We don't have plans for that because we don't want to be rivals with other game companies. We want to work along with them. And this directly contradicts his statement to the shareholders during the FY 2025 Q1 briefing, where he stated this: we are taking on the challenge of developing online games as a company that has never created games. As far as development is concerned, we are keeping teams as small as possible, but with the structure that builds it on our strengths. Rather than suddenly expanding excessively, we are developing as a minimum viable product, or MVP, and gradually releasing them to see how users should respond to them. Between the conflicting messages being sent out by Hololive, I'm starting to wonder if they even know what their minimum viable product is at this point, because it's essentially a free access chat room with avatars and nothing else. And if I sound overly critical, remember, Hololive has sunk billions of yen into this venture that they've constantly had problems with in development. They've never addressed how they intend on paying for the development of ueLive and all the Unreal Engine development. Maybe that is going to be in-house? I mean, whatever the case may be, that's a lot of work for a project that has barely been talked about. And mind you, this is April. HoloEarth is supposed to launch by the end of this month, and ueLive is supposed to launch sometime this spring. This is why I'm concerned. These projects, ambitions, and realizations have all scaled up, but results have steadily begun to stagnate. The other problem is accessibility. Doing pop-up shops and vendor booths are fine. However, when you're looking long term, you're still having overseas fans paying twice the amount for their orders just to have them shipped to the United States. If the company is serious about expanding their reach into the US, they need to start considering how to lessen the burden on these fans or expand their commerce opportunities through digital means. Fewer fans will cheer about the shiny new thing that you have your talent promote and talk about if the fans' wallets and stomachs are empty. That's why AnyColor has repeatedly recovered faster and stronger than Cover Corporation. People know what they're getting with AnyColor, for better or for worse. Even if Hololive is top tier in VTuberism, the market will continue to question and doubt the actual value and longevity until they're able to see tangible results in the projects they're developing. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have found this interesting, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, this is Marko Yamashita signing off. Peace.